I'm letting the plane pass by. Every year I have volunteer Callaloo seeds. I don't have to plant. I haven't planted Callaloo in I don't know how long, seeds in I don't know how long. Because every year I have a bunch go to seed and they come up and then I transplant them out. The one thing I'm trying to do is I have like 4 or 5 different kinds in the garden and only 1 or 2 is good. The rest, by the time they may be a couple inches, they go to seed. Those I'm trying to get out. As soon as they come, I'm trying to get rid of those and get the nice tall plants. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the nice tall plant. Those are the ones I want. Anyway, I have containers, so of course they're not going to get that tall in containers, but they get decent size. Depends on the size of the container. Put them in a small container, you get small plants. Put them in a tall, big container, you get huge container, you get huge plants. So that's another plane. Wow, they're rerouting today. What's going on? Anyway, I have so many Callaloo in the containers that I can't leave them in the containers because I have other stuff in those containers, or I need to plant stuff in those containers. So I'm gonna show you what I do with my Callaloo in my containers. Check this out. This is my snow peas container. These are the mammoth, they call it. So I have it in this container. Not only I think 4 or 5 germinate. I had more, but they died over this weather we've been having. Yeah, not everything is making it. But anyway, I have some peas, which is fine. I was hoping to have more, but I had a lot more last year. Lord bless us all. Next year, I'll do better. But anyway, this is about my Callaloo. Callaloo. If you look inside here, this is nothing but Callaloo seeds. These are baby Callaloo coming up. Now, it's fun because I went to the market and they're selling 6 Callaloo seed for like 6 Callaloo plants, like $6 a pop. And they buy them. But anyway, I don't have to buy them because I have my own. These are volunteers. So it is time consuming, but it's worth it. At this size, I take them inside, throw them in a freezer bag. And throw them in wash them, of course. Throw them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. Every day I'll be collecting Callaloo. The thing is, I cannot let all these Callaloo weed come up in here because I have melon in here that's going to take this place of the peas when the peas comes out. I got melon already there. This still going to be a container. So what I'm doing is, as these get a decent size, I'm going to pull them. You don't have to do anything with these. Like, chop it off, root off, throw them in a pot. They're going to be nice and tender. And I cannot, like I said, there's too much in the container to wait on them to get big. If they get big, they will take over the container. Their roots, did you see the Callaloo root I had from my asparagus container last year? Yeah, that's how huge they can get. So these things are evasive, but they're good evasive. And I'm just prattling on. So anyway, the thing is that as soon as they get a decent size, I'm going to pull them, throw them in the freezer bag, and when I have enough for a meal, I'll cook them. Now, everywhere you go, there are Callaloo seeds and everything, okay? If it was exposed, you got Callaloo seeds. And I have a bunch of containers like this. Even one back here. Look at this one. This one should be okra. Look here. That is an okra container. I haven't seen the okras yet, but I see all those are Callaloo seeds coming up. So anyway, just a quick what I do with my Callaloo when they come up so much, you cannot let them come big. They can't get, I'm going to save a few plants in different containers to get big. These, got to eat them when they're babies. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Yours and mine. Take care. Callaloo, Callaloo, and Callaloo. Callaloo, these individual in their own container. Eventually I will take this off and put something else around it to protect it from the squirrels and the raccoons. But these are individual I'm going to allow to get big. My other piece container, Callaloo. See it down there? That's all Callaloo. All that bunched up right there is Callaloo. Again, I'm going to give them a couple more days, get the big ones up, and I'm going to take them, pull them, put them with this. That's peas. Peas is going to, those are peas right there. Peas is going to be in this container once the snow peas comes out. My snow peas. My dwarf snow peas. Look at all the blossoms. Okay. And at the bottom is Callaloo. There's Callaloo. I've been digging around in there because I had some peas in here, but I don't see them. I was trying to plant some seeds in here. But Callaloo again. There's a weed, of course. I'm going to get the weed in a minute. Just to show you the containers. And of course, I have a Callaloo container. I'll show it to you in a minute. This is my official Callaloo container. But as you can see, garlic chive. Garlic chives are in it. So I'm going to transplant those someplace else because I don't want them to take over. But this all Callaloo seeds coming up every year. When I do the ones that goes to seed, when I'm cleaning up, I just toss them in here. And the spring, I just take out the shells and stuff, the bulk or the plant. Everything comes off. All the seeds are in here. And as they get bigger, I'll transplant some and pull some and leave some. So this is my official Callaloo container every year. This is my Callaloo container. My squash container. I'm trying to see if this worked this year. But look what's all in here. Nothing but Callaloo seeds. Check this out. That is all Callaloo seeds that I have to find a way to transplant most of these out. If I had realized this much was in here, I wouldn't have put the squash in here. Weed. I would not have put the squash in. I would have left it on the side so my Callaloo could come up in it. Weed. So this one is overrun. And of course, I have to wait, give them a little bit more, and they'll get a little bit bigger. And I just pull them out. Or if it's in a clump, I'm just have to clip the ones that's big out. I'm gonna get a cut and clip these leaves off right here though. Yeah, these, I'm gonna get these leaves around the squash plant. So, see if they can all coexist with each other. My squash and my Callaloo. So let me go clip them off before I cover it back up. But in the meantime, drop it back. There you go. I took the leaves off. And of course, there's nothing underneath, which I'm very happy to see. I'm not wearing my glasses, but that's just dirt. And what happened was, I covered this late. I didn't cover it as soon as I transplanted them. I did that late, so I'm just happy that there's nothing underneath it. And except for maybe a mosquito. Get away. So there's nothing underneath it. There's nothing underneath the leaves, which I'm very happy, because I covered the plant late. I had it sitting there for a while before I transplanted it to this container and covered it. And even after I transplanted it, I had it exposed for a while. So that's good. So right now, all I got to worry about is mosquitoes right now. Okay, so I'm going to give it, oops. It needs height. So when I plan to do it smaller, it needs height. I have a mosquito that's aggravating me. So I'm going to put this phone down and just kill it. I had one aggravating mosquito. So anyway, all I'm going to do now is this. I need to give it some height. So that's what I'm going to do. When I put this, it was a little thing. it expanded.